You will find some changes in the navigation pages as well. The first difference you will see in the nav ident prompt, from where you could reach the position initialization, has been moved to page 2. In fact, you don't need to carry out the position initialization anymore. The FMS automatically initializes it. The position initialization page will only be used when the GPS position is not available. The ATC logon status page includes some changes. At line 1R, there is the data link status. Valid states are send, sending, sent, resend, accepted, and rejected. If CPD-LC is enabled and a next ATC data authority exists, the next ATC data authority identifier is displayed. This field shows the maximum uplink delay time if not logged on to ATN. The bottom line to the right shows the data link message status. The possible displays are no com, fail, voice, ready, and ATN ready. To the left, the prompt allows accessing the new ATC index page, which provides access to the CPD-LC functions. The ATC logon status now has a second page. This line shows the current state of the ADS connection. Valid states are active, armed, and off. No entry is permitted. This line shows the current state of the ADS emergency connection. Valid states are on and off. No entry is permitted. The ATC COM status is displayed on this line. Valid states are active or off. This line changes the state of the ATC COM connection. If the ATC COM is active, then off prompt is displayed. Selection of key 4R causes the termination of the ATC connection. If the ATC COM is off, then blank is displayed and the OR prompt is removed. The data link index page, which gives access to the data link pages available, incorporates two more choices: takeoff and performance. The secondary flight plan permits the pilot to evaluate different operational scenarios such as different routes, cruise altitudes, cruise speed, winds, etc. The secondary flight plan can be used to review a data link uplink flight plan and can also be used to define the route for the next flight plan leg. You can retrieve a stored flight plan and make it the secondary flight plan. Subsequent changes to the secondary flight plan will not affect the store version. The secondary flight plan can also be used to define the route from the next leg. All performance functions available for the active flight plan are available for the secondary flight plan. When activated, the secondary flight plan defaults to a copy of the remaining currently active flight plan and is initialized with the currently active flight plan performance parameters. The working copy of the secondary flight plan is created by the modification flight plan. The pilot subsequently makes changes to the mod flight plan, performance parameters, or guidance mode, and then reviews the resulting performance changes. The secondary flight plan menu page is shown. It provides access to the desired pages for each of the inactive flight plans. It also allows accessing the individual index, flight plan, and route pages associated with the inactive flight plans. The copy and swap capabilities are only provided on this page. Now follow some examples of how to work with a secondary flight plan. Basically, what we will do is to compare the active flight plan on one MCDU with a modified secondary flight plan on the remaining MCDU. Or you can compare two secondary flight plans with different performance or navigation data, one in each of the MCDUs. Let's suppose you want to see what the difference it makes making a shortcut and rerouting a certain flight. Copy the flight plan to the secondary flight plan 1. Check the pages and certify that the active flight plan has been copied. As a copy of the active flight plan, the secondary needs no initialization or route programming. Speeds, performance, and route are kept unchanged on the secondary flight plan. Now, find the secondary flight plan 1. Delete the 329AT waypoint. Deleting the waypoint in the secondary flight plan will not change the active flight plan at all. You can do it later in an active flight plan if you decide it is useful. Simply maintain the active flight plan, or delete the secondary plan using the clear prompt on the MCDU. Find the Performance Data 1 page and compare how changes affect ETE, ETA, and fuel required. Return to the secondary flight plan menu, swap the secondary flight plan with the active flight plan, and activate it. Now you have really copied the secondary flight plan you've just modified and replaced the active flight plan with the change you've made.